What's up, chat? Welcome back. So we're gonna do Rinascita chapter 4. No, chapter 2, act 4. So let's start. I'm so excited for this.
You there, Abster?
As always, autoplay.
What's up?
Did he call him Abster?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Is he getting sick?
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh,
Yeah.
earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how
Yep.
about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
I mean, technically, we could do
The
that.
tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Egla Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Launch pad. So, are we launching Abby up into the sky? Okay. Let's reach the place. The Maiden, the Defier, the Deat Crier. What a name for a quest. Oh, it's that girl. I don't remember her name though.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
There was music here? I did not hear any music. Relaxation and warmth. Let's go with this.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Chacona, a wandering bard.
Chicona.
I'm glad to have met you.
You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you.
Okay.
Well, I
Although
suppose
I did not
this
listen
won't
to any
count as
song.
me getting distracted, right?
And I did not skip anything.
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartethya.
Yeah?
She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartethya since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
She can do that.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartethya? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
Okay, what do we remember? Only we could see her, see or hear her. What else?
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
Oh?
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Okay, time to tune in. Oh, we are back in this place. Mentally. Okay, so we are looking into our memories, or a recreation of it.
Tune in to my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Yeah. Oh, there she is.
Laureate.
Hmm? Oh, it's blinking.
Our tacit marks are glowing again.
Yep.
It appears there is a special connection between them.
Wait. This is not the memory. She's talking to us outside of it.
What is the meaning of this?
I don't know. You tell me.
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Wait, she does not know? How? A question I have yet to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the threnodian.
I mean, we don't trust
But
Fenrico,
you
right?
really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fluerdelys. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me.
Okay.
You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Abby?
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? Wait, why is there a
We're
bandage
sorta
on
in
his
that power
left
mode
arm?
You once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
Yeah. You can sense Abby?
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers.
Okay.
I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel.
Wait, can Abby die?
You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Hmm? Did something come to mind?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency.
Okay.
My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Oh. So she lives in the same tower, but she does not know it houses the Sentinel.
Say,
And
it's
also,
really
this is
faint,
just
so I
a
barely noticed
frequency,
earlier.
not a
Is
real
that a-
body.
Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
Oh,
The scent of a threnodian.
wait, she might actually be the
You can
resonator for the
perceive a
threnodian. So the order was not lying.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big ovothraxula meatball I had.
Uh-huh.
But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So, it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the threnodian's resonator?
I don't know. It might be
If
a
we're
red
making
herring.
assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not?
Okay, what is the Sentinel gonna do? Is he a
Even in
doctor?
adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
You're willing to trust Abby?
Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your sonorosphere?
A part of the sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier.
Okay.
I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Yeah, just break it open. It's not that easy, you know?
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse.
Oh.
And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Okay.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
A jellyfish. You know who has jellyfish motifs? Canterella.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Okay, it's still glowing.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Okay.
Rover? Rover!
Whoa.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
Did we pass out?
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
Dead.
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music?
Oh, damn.
Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles.
Is she crying? Tell Chacona what happened. I like her personality.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Wait, did Rover leave? Oh no. Did you notice the cat had the same eyes?
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta.
You know, look at that.
So,
Black cat with
What do
yellow
you plan
eyes.
to do next?
I wonder what that means. Who is this?
Pardon the intrusion, my
Pardon
lord.
the intrusion. Such a
My name
snobby
is
voice.
Sebastian. As per my lady's
Sebastian.
instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Fisalia estate for a discussion.
Oh, Fisalia
The
Estate.
Fisalia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian.
What is she doing here?
Why
Oh
does
yeah,
she
the
wanna talk with me?
Fisalias worship the Threnodian.
My lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Dude, he's so untrustworthy.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to my lady.
Yeah, you better go and do that.
Didn't expect the head of the Fisalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Hmm. Tell me about these rumors.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm?
Uh-huh.
She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Fisalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Okay. They all sound like clickbait titles to me.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Hmm. I don't have much time. How about a Okay, let's go with this. Oh,
Well, long story short, the Fisalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Rinascita.
okay.
Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep,
Oh,
and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
oh. Battle
Stories about
Royale.
the current head of the Fisalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
I mean, that's kind of based.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Only the bad stuff, huh?
In any case, the Fisalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If
Wait,
you're
I
set
didn't
on meeting
notice.
her, I'd be
Uh,
extra careful if I were you.
Are these haunts?
The way she describes the head of Fisalia reminds me of how Cartethya spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier.
Yep, that is Cartethya. Not
Can't
Cartethya,
rule out the
Canterella.
possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Ooh, it's so cold. The weather changed so quickly. The maiden that defied that Deat Crier. Hard to pronounce. Okay, let's go. Oh, is she still here? This is where the Blessed Maiden spent her childhood. I'll stick around to see if I can find any more clues. I've already left a message for Lady Carlotta. She should get back to you once she's finished negotiations with the Fisalias. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what were you doing here when we met? We're about to launch Abby into... Yeah. Yep. We were supposed to do that. Yep. I guess we'll have to go far away. Oh, there is a teleport marker here. I should unlock this, you know? Is that the Averado vault? Let's go inside.
Hello. I received
Hello.
Jacona's memo. To think the head of the Fisalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along?
Diversion?
They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Fisalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartethya mentioned
Okay.
to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Dude, her accent is so smooth. And the way she talks. You know, so refined and elegant. Let's go. Use sensor to locate nearby supply chests. We are not gonna do that. Not on stream.
Now, if
Uh,
you'll please just...
oh.
follow me.
Sebastian. Let's enter. Uh-huh. Oh, look, fishes. Oh, there she is. With a jellyfish. Okay, nice focus.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
Ooh.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who
Oh, damn.
extended the invitation. Canterella Fisalia, 36th matriarch of the Fisalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
She looks so
Honorable
stunning.
Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Have you seen by crown by any chance?
The laurel is a gift of the divinity. What claim have I
Look at
to
this.
crown one as distinguished as yourself?
That was a bad joke.
I should be the one to apologize for not understanding our guest's attempt at lightening the mood. Very well. You may also call me Canterella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Damn. Well, let's go. To the top. Oh, the order is still here. Let's go. How do we walk again? Shall we go inside?
Won't you have a seat?
Sure.
I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto.
Oh, so she
Members
was
of
aware.
the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
Should we? Let's push the tea aside. I don't trust her at all.
I see. Let's set aside such past unpleasantness for the time being. I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine
Whoa.
it concerns the Fisalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful in a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As
Yep.
expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded.
Oh, there was
the
a...
Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate
merge
It
and
uses
assimilate.
distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see.
Any details?
Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Are you implying the Order worships the threnodian? You know, it makes sense. The way they behave and how they hide facts points to this. You're one to talk, given how strange your family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Okay. Nice room. So... Oh, it's an echo. I was like, what the hell is this?
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Oh. What?
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Fisalius and the Order. But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
I see.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
This is it.
Well, let's go inside.
Are you prepared?
Am
Yes.
I? Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
The fuck do you mean by that, huh? The physics. Huh? Why did it glow?
Just as I expected. The threnodian took notice
Oh,
of
it was
you
the
the moment you
threnodian.
learned the truth. What you see in this sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
Okay.
A
What's
majestic
different?
steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea
yeah?
creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the threnodian.
What do you mean corrupted?
Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure.
Wait. The
I wish to
unicorn
ask you to
and
persuade
the
Sentinel of
Leviathan whale.
Jue, to come to Rinascita,
Oh.
to save Imperator.
What makes you think I can do that?
Both Jinzhou and Jue owe you their future.
Yep.
That makes you the only person capable of this task.
A sentinel cannot leave its commissioned region. Jue leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty. Jue is still in the middle of a recovery. I don't know anything about these two, so let's go with the third one. Disappointed?
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order.
Yep.
Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Rinascita.
I
I can
mean,
offer you a glimpse into Rinascita's
I wouldn't say no to
and
that.
you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
This seems like a good place.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you've described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Rinascita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Describe to Canterella what was portrayed on the stained glass.
The part regarding the Maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a Maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how Jue found their resonator. Yeah, he just found Jinshi crying or dying.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Can I try it?
Then, what about Cartethya?
The Martyred Maiden. The nature
Martyred?
of her resonance is unclear to me.
I literally met her.
Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because
Because?
the Maiden was already dead.
What? Are you saying the real Maiden was already chosen?
In the past, each year the Fisalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These
Okay.
young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course.
Oh,
Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky.
oh.
I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere.
But you need a person
When I
with
awoke from that vision,
the powers
I
of the
discovered
Sentinel.
a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The Maiden is dead."
The Maiden is dead.
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cartethya's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvan is the key to entering the Sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvan was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying.
I mean, I can touch that, right?
Canterella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvan. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Can I get a closer look at the sword?
By all means.
Her design is so distracting. We'll be able to pull it out, right? Okay, we're not even trying to pull it out. Oh, her face. Oh. On its own.
Rover. Who are you, really?
You can call me the Blessed One. Jiwei calls me the Arbiter.
The Sentinel's Arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
You tell Canterella about the conversation you had with Cartethya.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive.
Yep.
What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Fisalias revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the Arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
There should have been a third answer. Yes. Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Rinascita back from the brink of chaos?
I have my own reasons for finding Imperator. Let's say we have a deal.
Turvan can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
Cool.
The only question now is how we reach Cartethya and Imperator's Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you're the one that Cartethya sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere?
Yep, told you.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Fisalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Okay.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
And I'm so interested in the overall lore of this planet, of Solaris 3.
Why do the Fisalias have a cable
And also
car
of
that leads
Rinascita.
directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a Sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred Maiden once pursued her studies there.
Oh,
A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Fisalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school.
okay. So the Fisalias and the Order have a very old connection. Also,
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
I think all the
Everything that's
past
happened has all lined up
Sentinel
so
resonators
perfectly.
from this area were from the
Makes me
Fisalia
think
family.
it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
Wait, is that the tower?
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
Oh, we have heard
That
a
you're
few.
a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor? Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Rinascita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to
Mingting,
the
Wanglong.
stories they were telling of you.
Oh, stories of
Friend?
me?
All the affairs of Huanglong's states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true.
Oh,
I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalias have lived under the threnodian's whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains.
uh-huh.
When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their
Oh.
own making.
So this is what
My
happens to
succession
all of
ritual?
the leaders
Well,
of
an unforeseen
Fisalias?
incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
That's so fucked up. So the Fisalias have
Outside,
been
they
basically
call
selected
me
by
the
them.
Bane. But historically, every head of the Fisalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center.
Oh, we get to fight
We shall
as
continue
Canterella.
on foot from here.
You know, I want to pull for her so bad. She's gonna run with Frelova, right? I don't know which one I should pull for. I've heard she's not good in battle,
Strange.
but I don't know.
This area was clear of Tacet discords on my last visit. And there's no Tacet field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere itself?
They can.
Hey?
Didn't think there would be Golpuffs here.
Well,
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before.
she hasn't.
Would you mind sparing a few for
Oh,
me?
I hate them.
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with them.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
Well, let's
What
go.
exactly happened here?
Why not say the second dark tide? It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever
The
built
second
by
Dark
the
Tide.
Order.
What about the first?
It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial and was crowned by the Order. A day when the leaf burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary.
How old ago was this though?
It wasn't until later, when
10
I
or 20
attempted
years
to
ago, right?
resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartethya's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those
What do you mean,
thoughts
your
to
maiden?
yourself for now. For the threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and
Okay.
the gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on
Wait,
the other
that's it?
side of this bridge.
That was
This
so
is the
short.
furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
Yeah. But we don't have the Blessed Maiden here, do we? What was that? Are we inside now?
Laureate, you have come.
Oh, we got
Greetings.
teleported?
I'm Cartethya, and you are?
Oh?
Canterella Fisalia.
Wait, what is with this face?
Oh, a Fisalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
Is she a ghost?
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Why?
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Canterella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
Okay, let's try it. Nothing?
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Oh, she did not resonate with it.
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Yep.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the threnodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords.
Okay.
The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
Do you remember 3 pedestals as well?
Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodian's doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartethya would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Oh?
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
Oh, she looks so good.
If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside.
Damn.
Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve.
Dude, she's so tiny.
Sorry.
Or maybe Canterella is huge. How do we get up there? Oh, so this is the part that is on the ground.
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Okay.
What you said to Cartethya back there.
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
It just flew up. Okay, so we are in the tower now. Oh? Are we floating? Canterella landed so gracefully.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some
It's
time
the
to get
inverted
used to it
tower.
too.
Why is this place upside down?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Then? Who?
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Via what? What is the face she is making? Is she embarrassed?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Okay. I mean, Carlotta also gave a name to a gondola, right? I don't remember the name, but she did give one. Pervin. I mean, I read that already. We go out. Leave traction tower. Hey, what's this music in the background? Seminary in the sky. Up. Let's go. Oh, there's a lift. Okay, we are standing still now because that in the distance is the, I think. Wait, no. What is that in the background? I have no clue what is upside, what is down. Someone... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, come on. Let's get back. Dude. It looks so good though. The tower is inverted, so I cannot jump. I can.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely
I
forgot
mean, someone
about
will have
this.
to adjust. How about I go with Canterella first?
Me?
Why not?
Now is not the time to be so careless after that promise you just made to Cartethya. You should focus on learning more about this place from her. I'll be watching with great interest to see what you come up with.
Okay. That means we're gonna go with Cartethya.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Canterella said about fearing answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore.
Weak.
All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Oh? Wait. It's like a ride. I was expecting them both to fall in the water. Oh? Dude, what is this? Why is this so awkward?
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Huh? Why does she say in grayscale? And also, she could not make out our features. Huh. Interesting. Investigate the contaminated statue. That was weird.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
Okay, so it's a puzzle.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide.
You know, I would need to
I see
learn.
now.
When was the first
The
Dark
lingering
Tide? When was the
remnants of
second
Dark
one?
Tide must be trapping
How
the
many
spark.
years ago?
To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
I don't know. I need to check if there are any books inside this game. You know, to check up on the lore.
If the Thenodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Maybe.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Okay. Clear the Dark Tide remnants. Okay, one done. This is the second one. Vines formed from the remnants of the Dark Tide entangle the hovering statues. Use Cartethya's abilities to purify the statues. Use remnant sparks. Okay. I don't know what that is. Oh, so I have to throw the fire. Got it.
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them.
Yep, so we
Let's
have to do this
disembark
again.
here.
Oh, a cutscene? So the fire is in here. We have to throw that here. Okay, what now?
This calibrator seems to be operational.
Uh-huh.
One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Cartethya infuses the gravity calibrator with special energy. Use the gravity calibrator to change the gravity direction, enabling access to unreachable areas. Click the direction indicator along the wheel to change the gravity. The yellow indicator shows the direction, guided by Cartethya. This is yellow. Okay, blue when aligned with normal gravity. Blue is normal. Yellow when inverted, and green when oriented sideways. I will not remember that. Let's go. I guess we have to turn it upside down. So, yellow. Okay, we have to point this one. Got it. Okay.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Come on. Get ready. All of you.
Hopefully this helps. Bad timing. Strike from the shadows.
Oh, I cannot change it to Cartethya.
Break.
Ooh. They are kind of strong.
Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
Okay, one down.
Hurry. We need to
Oh, it will
purify
get
the other
recontaminated.
statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Okay. How? Where's the second one? No, 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 no. I'll fall down. 11 seconds. This is the second one. Okay. Let's try this one first. Here's the second one. Okay, where's the third one? There it is. Okay, all three done. Okay, let's go.
Sounds like Therm's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Well, I don't give a fuck about your boat. Healing complete. This way. We're gonna get this and rope. Simple enough. Don't we get wet this way?
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine.
Okay.
I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that.
This way.
Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Oh, there's a...
Why didn't didn't you tell me sooner?
You know what? I'm gonna go and get this.
Cherish every gain. By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city.
Yeah.
But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
Oh.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
It gets lit automatically. 1, 2. Come on.
There it is, up there. But
1,
judging
2,
by the
3.
distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Okay. Gravity calibrator. Okay, I guess I have to fight these
A
two.
tacitite device.
Leave it to me.
Come on, get ready. Sagittario. Just 2. Yep.
Moment of resonance.
Damn.
Hopefully this helps.
Go on.
Strike from the shadows.
Easy enough.
This should do the trick.
Uh-huh. Oh, there are more.
Hopefully this helps.
Okay, 1 down. Okay, why is his health off? I did not even damage him.
Leave it to me.
Okay, there are more.
The end has come. Disperse. Hopefully this helps.
Let's reverse the calibration again. Gravity. Oh. This way? I don't know. Find the right spot. Did she do it?
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Oh, she's not okay. Let's go.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
A name taken from the
An
Order's
unexpected
Codex.
discovery.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding.
And
To
then?
live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I
Wait,
must
what?
find the answer.
What's happening here?
Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry.
Wait, are
As
these
for you,
balloons?
if I really am.
Why?
I can take care of myself. If it comes
Wait,
to that,
again?
I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me. Wind, guide
What
me.
was that about?
I should go back for Canterella. Will you wait here for us?
Sure, why
course.
not?
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
Dude, I'm freezing.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
My life is flashing before my eyes.
Well, you seem to be in perfect shape to me. But if you say so, I can offer you a strong elixir. Care to give it a try?
I'm good.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Is it going to be good? Oh. So let's go in. What's that? Inspect. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, what did I just do? Am I just stupid? Okay. Slowly. Okay, simple enough. Entering the door of Unity transports you to a new area and changes the direction of gravity. Direction. Let's go inside. Where the hell am I? I don't want to swear. Okay. What now?
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
Let me take a guess, okay? Some Tacet discords will come, and we'll have to fight them.
No longer shall you bear
Oh?
these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fluerdelys, child of divinity, the Immaculate One, will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
I assume this is the previous Primus.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fluerdelys.
Okay.
None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Okay, was that a memory? Oh, all of us had it. Okay, why is it glowing green?
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here.
Oh?
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
She's saying hi. So, Abby absorbed some frequency?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Which one are we talking about? Jiwei? So it's Sentinel's energy.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Why is his hand bandaged?
Huh?
What is
But
he
the
hiding?
Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation.
The power to
Only
split
this time
and
the place of
manipulate space.
confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true Maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cartethya, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
But what?
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
I think it happened on the same day, right? You saw the coronation too?
Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
Only she did?
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
What did she see?
You witnessed it as well, Canterella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere.
Oh, look at that outside.
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
We can take this time to think about the clues.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
I wonder if they will ever show us the physical space inside. Yeah, what's up? Was it some kind of message? What do you mean by that?
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About the Fisalia family.
Is it true that the Fisalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Fisalias gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is
Okay.
this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Fisalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Fisalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II.
Okay.
When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Fisalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite.
So the Order is
As I
indeed
told you
worshipping the
before,
threnodian.
Leviathan is a threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the threnodian's plots, and thus the first dark tide was launched as a hasty to save Reguna from the grim fate brought by the dark tide. The Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II.
In the
This
sword.
power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the dark tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
A lantern.
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel.
If what you're
Merged
saying
with the
is true,
Sentinel. So
the first
they are now one
Primus should
entity.
have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his
Wait,
own
was he
people.
a Sentinel
In the
resonator?
end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Fisalias and begged for release.
So
And then he
that's why
died.
he passed so abruptly.
The Fisalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act.
There is something else I want to talk about.
Now what could you possibly...
About
Pretty
Cartethya?
harsh on Cartethya.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark. Now what could you possibly
About
want
the
with me
divine
at a time?
trials.
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the Maiden is dead.
Okay, but I don't understand
I
this.
don't think she wants to continue this conversation.
Cartethya is still alive,
Better to stop
unless
pressing.
she is a ghost. So, how is she dead? Or are they talking about someone else?
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Cartethya and I will take point again tomorrow.
Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before? Alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Fisalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Oh. Is she saying people can poison her? Talk to Cartethya.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
Let's talk about the Dark Tide.
It is paradise.
Huh?
I
Paradise?
take it you don't mean that in a good way.
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deacons sing eternal hymns. From a literal standpoint, this line describes the Dark Tide perfectly. In the beginning, the Dark Tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread. The dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for their purpose was to spread blindness and madness. Even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed, and for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the Dark Tide. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the Dark Tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next. The final act of the Dark Tide is
The Journeying Paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact
Can the
with
Dark Tide spread beyond Rinascita?
Yes.
For example, to Jinjo.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I
About the
can remember.
Aminolian.
That was its name before it became a sonorosphere. This seminary, built on an island, was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
What did they teach?
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use. Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat.
There is something else I want to talk about.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you
about
all
the
that I
other
can
swords.
remember. The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltier. I can't remember anything else about Hogness, but as for Haltier, it was my former blade.
Okay.
How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
No, I think I'm
I'll
good.
share with you. You should get some rest.
Let's rest up for tomorrow. Abby, are you alright?
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
What?
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else.
The Sentinel as well as
Why
the
it's so
threnodian.
hard to get a good bite.
Which means the power in the sword was deposited after both of them fused.
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me.
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
Subtle sounds from outside? From who? Leave the tower.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss.
Oh, we got to play
Now,
as our game.
Here I am dealing with all of you. Since you're all
I'm
here,
debating.
how about
Should I get
you
Canterella
stroll?
or should I go for Frolova? I do have Camellia, but
They're a lot feistier than before.
I don't know.
Need help?
Sleep,
I know Frolova
In the
has
whispers of sirens.
more DPS,
feel the tide
and
fall.
Canterella is kind of useless, I've heard. I don't know.
Silence.
One with the sounds. Down with the curtain.
Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
Did she lose her sock or
What I
something?
saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds two.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do
Oh.
hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Why?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Canterella, not Frolova.
If only I could still fight.
Okay, she's
Everyone's
still
doing their
talking
part.
about that.
Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
This one? This is not a garden.
Wind, guide me.
Hogness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was
Oh,
exempt.
great. Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay fallow. Unite the isles, else levies will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. A path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity. Unity.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Maybe.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
Okay.
I'll have to...
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
Look at this. Golden fish.
Wind, guide me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess. I was thinking they would fight me. Okay, what's happening here?
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
I guess we'll have to go sideways now. The hilt of the is strong and intention before proceeding. Adjust the gravity direction. Perpendicular to the platform. Okay.
Cartethya, grab on tight.
Oh?
Huh? Oh, okay.
Sideways. Let's go.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Plunging attack. Got it. Okay, it's a cutscene. Did the entire statue go down?
Is this really okay?
I don't know.
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Just break the stuff. Okay, proceed to the next place. Dragons.
These the so-called dragons?
So-called dragons.
Is that a problem?
They are so tiny.
Yeah, the last one was bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it.
Wait, what? Used to ride it.
It's Hogness.
This is the
There's
first
a
one, right?
gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed.
After this, we have to find Halt here.
ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Okay, let's try this. Then we can go
Let
up.
go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly.
Huh?
I mean, I'm
Wait.
fine.
Lol. It's a cuddle world, right? Dude, who is naming these things? Okay. Gravity calibrator. This way.
Cherish every gain.
Pull up the sword. We cannot.
It's
Can
stuck on
she?
the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere. It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Let's go. Okay, we have to go here and purify them.
Leave it to me.
Huh? I heard something. Okay,
Hopefully this helps.
that's it. Well, that was weak. Dude. Just two. Come on. I can handle all four. Go on. Together. Dude. Oh.
The hour is upon us. Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
Simple enough. Then we'll get the fire. Come on.
Don't
And then
push
we
yourself
have
too
to wait.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
Sideways again, I guess. Yep. Oh. Okay, two done. How many are there? Wait, is this the first sword or is it the second one? This is Hognis. Have we tried the other one? I don't know what it was called. Halt here.
Over there.
Okay.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before.
You will handle what? Oh. Why does the rover need wing rays? Rover can fly. Yeah.
Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest.
Oh no,
Done
this
well.
is the side.
Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
Okay, where is the
All
top?
right.
Oh no, this is not the top. Fuck. Okay, now I'm okay. Got it. We go to the top. Oh, there it is.
Wind, guide me. Leave it to me.
Okay, let's defeat them.
Sounds come forth. Hopefully this helps.
All of these are the Ordos echoes, right?
Moment of resonance.
Yeah, at least they are not hard to defeat.
Strike from the shadows.
Oh. I think you need to
Hopefully
go
this helps.
first. You know? The ranged ones are always troublesome.
The hour is upon us.
Okay. Time to take the wing ray. What's that? Okay, I can take the chest.
Remnants of the past.
Fucking hell.
Wind, guide me. Cartethya?
Hmm?
I'm ready.
Oh. I thought there was not going to be any reply. Okay, I have to go that way. Oh. Can I reach the place? Let's try. Wait. Where now? Okay, there it is. We're gonna go this way. I think this is the first sword. Okay, 2 more dragons.
Leave it to me.
Mini dragons.
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Oh, there are more. Ooh.
Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. The end
That's
has
it.
come. No
Okay.
hesitation.
Time to kill the dragons. Okay, there it is. Let's go. Are we at the top? Okay. Now we can take it out.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be.
Oh,
So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No, we have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogneth.
I'm so hungry right now. I wonder what I should eat. Hmm. Oh, a chest.
Let me
Take it
remove the
out.
sword. At least you won't come
It
to
also has
harm
the
if it's
same
a trap.
drops.
We'll do it together.
Just like her earrings.
But
And these things
If it's
are
a
just
trap,
like her dress.
we stand a better chance together.
Let's go.
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good.
Good to know.
Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
Oh. Board the boat.
The way you were when you saw
Uh-oh.
the plushy echo. It was
This way.
unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the blessed Fluerdelys needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
how did he portray me?
Wait, Robert does not know that he's
I
from the
would rather
Fraxidus.
hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
Okay. Easier said than done, you know? Hmm. Oh. We're gonna go here first. Okay. It got activated on its own. I did not even need to do anything. I mean, that's cool.
What you said back there. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, how do I go up? Let's go. Okay, the last one is left. I think it's the halty.
Fluerdelys, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
Wait, who is this? Is this the Sentinel or the threnodian?
False divinity.
Oh, it's the combined
Gehenna
one.
will reveal the truth.
Gehenna.
The lone dragon to have escaped.
Oh, yeah.
The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left.
Oh.
My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
This is the Leviathan.
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you.
So
They
she
fell,
fought
so I may
the
rise.
Leviathan, threnodian. So she is the resonator of this threnodian, but she stood up against him.
You saw that too. Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
Why killed him?
Thank you. Anna, Casitomo, Olnat, everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
But what was Abby saying?
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Canterella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian.
The music in the background is so calm.
The frequency you absorbed earlier.
I think that is her
My turn to
OST.
shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like threnodian.
Oh. You try to eat it again?
Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough. Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage?
Perhaps the Sentinel didn't split that energy? Perhaps to weaken the Threnodian.
Possibly. But the Threnodian's energy would damage the body of the Sentinel's resonator. You wouldn't be affected, since Abby resides within you. But surely, a second frequency would interfere with the resonance of the Sentinel's true Blessed Maiden.
The answers might lie in the other frequencies that got mixed in. The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cartethya is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before? We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course.
Let's do it. Talk to Cartethya. Call Canterella. Let's talk to Cartethya first.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about Gehinom.
Dragon Tacet discords lived here long before the Rinascita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order.
What is the distinction between tacit discords and
Gehinom
echoes?
was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide. We hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about the Sentinel's resonator.
I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and threnodian. So, whose resonator am I?
I think both.
Do I belong to the threnodian? Or the Sentinel? What does it really feel like to be the Sentinel's resonator? Juhe's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve. I would like to meet her someday.
Discuss something else.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
That's all for now.
I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest.
I haven't seen you eat at all. Do you want some food? Delicious dishes required. So, is this option just blocked to me because I don't have any delicious dishes? Kinda
It's
lame.
late. You should get some rest.
Have I cooked? I don't think I have cooked in this game, as far as I know. I might have. Let's call Canterella. Okay, digital.
Good evening. How goes progress on your end? So, a portion of energy was split from the threnodian.
Do you trust Cartethya now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict what will come of it?
Yeah,
It
that's a
might
no.
become an elixir. Or perhaps a poison. Or perhaps it will simply fizzle away into nothingness. I've watched it happen far too many times. One must never grow complacent.
You know, she does make sense.
So, any updates on your end?
I found several things which may tip the scales in our favor.
Such as...
It would take too long to explain. And you deserve your rest, don't you? I will be there when your journey ends. We will speak of it then.
Okay. Okay. Rest up for tomorrow.
What? My eyes are still peeled.
See anything useful?
Nope. Nada. Zilch.
Expected.
I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate.
Okay, Leviathan merges
So,
and
the source of that
Sentinel
connection
splits.
might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next?
Is that Cartethya?
oh. Let's go. Ooh, look at that. What is that? What exactly is that? You know, this is such a good tune.
Wind, guide me.
Wow. Oh, an echo? Or it has a discord? Why are they glowing? So that is her song.
Sorry I woke you.
Were you singing just then?
Yes, a farewell song from the people of Rinascita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing.
So, what are they?
And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
I think they would know.
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends, one who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a sonorosphere. When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that the reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings. It could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you. Which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the sonorosphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cartethya?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cartethya or Fluerdelys?
Cartethya. Yes, Cartethya will do.
Okay, this is the name before the before she became
I
the Blessed
need to
Maiden.
stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
Of course. Okay, it's daytime now. Oh, she does not have her crown.
Good morning.
Morning, Cartethya.
Oh, wait. It came back instantly. Why is she so awkward?
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Home is telling us to hurry up.
since when did boats get the right to speak? Let me try it. If I can go below the tunnel. Oh, there is a lot of space. 222.
I wonder how Canterella is doing.
I wanted to land on the
You
boat,
can call her if you're worried.
and I will.
Wait, I'm not ready
Oh, I
yet.
did not.
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Huh?
Good morning.
Ah, is something the matter, Cartethya?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
Ah, so you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
What are they doing? Oh, this way. Find halt here. Do we have to go? Do we have to do the entire thing again? Oh no, it's just there. I was like, we
That
have to
painting.
go and do the entire stuff again. Oh? What's this? Buddy, your sword is broken.
Cadanto!
Cadanto?
He's not who you think he is.
A shield?
Break. The
Buddy,
end
I'll
has come.
kick your ass from behind.
Hopefully this helps.
Okay.
Strike from the shadows.
Okay, easy enough.
I sense your weakness.
That's it. Easy. Okay.
Let's finish rebuilding the waterway.
This sword once belonged to Cartethya has now become one of the keys to unraveling the seal. Let's go.
Identical to the last one. But we have to remove the shackles.
Again. How? Just do it. One, two, three, four. Fine. Let's do it. Resurrection point activated.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento.
Oh, Cadento, he's back.
Won't you let go?
Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us.
Why is he red now? Wait, and his sword is full. But he's still as weak as before.
Strike from the shadows. No hesitation.
I'm going to break the chains.
Simple enough.
Wait, I have an idea. Disperse.
Almost fell down.
That is impressive.
Indeed it is. Okay.
Same as before.
Wait, what? Again?
Watch out!
Break.
Oh, he's easier to defeat now. Oh, he has
I
company.
sense your weakness.
Okay.
No hesitation.
Seriously.
I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows. Sounds come forth. Only two left now.
Okay. Two more chains. Wait, how do I get there?
Leave it to
And
me. It's
we'll
coming
have to
back
fight him
faster
again.
each time. I sense your weakness.
You know what?
Moment of resonance.
I hate bows and arrows.
Hopefully this helps.
Ranged enemies are so annoying, especially when
No
they are mixed with. Is it called melee or melee? I think it's called melee. Okay, 3 down.
Strike from the shadows. No hesitation.
Got it. The last one from here.
Leave it to me.
Watch out!
Okay, his health is already low.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
Combo effect.
Strike from the shadows. I sense your weakness. Hopefully the moment of resonance.
And he's done.
Does that mean he's finally been free?
Would be funny if he pops up again. A 4th time.
There. Now we can smash that statue back in.
No more cages.
The morph painting over there should allow us to reach the highest point.
Complete the last trial. Okay. Let's go. Continue onward.
Did you know that echo well?
Huh?
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order. When I stood against the Threnodian, he took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the dark tide. I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
Echoes are sentient?
But he still recognized the sword and was still trying to protect it.
Haltia was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it?
This zone is so beautiful. Silence. So many fish.
We must finish this and free Cadanto.
Cadanto.
He's back again.
Wait, again? Buddy, how many times do we have to
Hopefully this helps.
show you? You can't do shit.
The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
Oh, he's powerful now.
I sense your weakness.
Okay, weakness break. Okay, he recovers way too fast.
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Okay, we are doing good. Almost 20% left.
Hopefully this helps.
Easy. Now he's gone. Wait, he's not gone even now.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I want to eat. Huh?
Dude, Abby was just going to just kill him. I wanna eat.
I'll handle this.
That's it? We can absorb it.
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
Please halt here. Let me get. Okay, let's go. Select the item to be delivered. Okay. The seal is gone.
Fluerdelys,
Oh,
wilt thou return to me?
she looks shocked.
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth.
Oh, the voice is so good.
Fluerdelys,
For the Leviathan.
why dost thou resonate with me?
Because she is the resonator of the threads. Wait, no. Why?
Why dost thou hear into the minds of the faithful? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Shut up!
The answer is this.
What?
Fluerdelys, thou art my creation.
Creation.
I made thee, thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past. All that thou art, I made whole. I made perfect. I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee by the masses. Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Oh. She was the cause.
What? Those clashing frequencies just calm down. That feels way better.
Okay.
Looks like Abby settled down. It seems we were both affected.
Hmm. So it seems.
I'm starting to remember everything, just like you sensed I would. The force that modulated the Sentinel and threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you take it from here may be for the best.
Why do you say that?
This crown, it turned into what it is after the Dark Tide came. This is what the threnodian uses to control its resonator.
Oh.
When the threnodian unleashed the second Dark Tide, I, as the Cartethya you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me. I chose.
When the threnodian unleashed the second dark tide, I, as the Cartethya you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live. After seeing the corruption that stood before me, I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the threnodian's inevitable grasp.
It's to be broken from the very beginning, to escape the threnodian's inevitable grasp.
Autoplay.
You see, when I destroyed the threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fluerdelys, its resonator. She was the part of me that was left after I split myself.
Wait, Sentinel,
She
or
retained
rather
the most
threnodian,
power,
has no body
and
left.
now hopes to one day destroy everything, even herself. The threnodian's endless whispers and screeches are slowly chipping away at Fluerdelys' resolve. That's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time. But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. The split frequencies. They needed a vessel. We don't have much time left. So, you see, I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that power. All that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity, I must pass to the one capable of resisting it.
So,
This is how I intend to lay the false divinity to rest. Not just its life, but its very existence for all time.
so you're saying that behind the last seal lies her?
Fluerdelys,
Yep,
the part of me I left behind.
her real body.
The one that also contains the threnodian.
Because this is just a frequency.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled? Will you accompany me one last time?
Let's go. So, who do we have to fight? Okay, there is no music.
Seems like I won't get a chance to apologize to Canterella.
There is.
Her preparations were futile. Please, tell her I'm sorry.
Head to the path of bestowal. The music is so tense now. Okay.
This was where everything started. The origin of the second dark tide. I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do.
What is that?
Please, use the connection I still share with Fluerdelys to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world. That way, the threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world.
I think the threnodian will just find another host. But doesn't that mean the end of the part that of you that wishes to live?
I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so as well. Cartethya has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fluerdelys' turn. She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible. Remaking
Will he
us as
agree
one
though? I don't
is
think
the
so.
only way I can think of to fulfill her wish. Or rather, grant her what we wish. I was born to this world cursed. The threnodian intended for me to live.
Dude, why
as
is
a
her
threat to
ear moving
others.
like it's a wing?
But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate. I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think? I have reached
Oh?
my final destination. One last swan song, and then the lights go out.
It's not even centered.
I understand.
Oh. I did not expect this.
Thank you. And forgive me.
Hmm. Oh, cutscene.
I can't hold it any longer!
Oh? Wait, that is the Sentinel's power. Huh?
Why? Why are you doing this? Neither Cartethya
What did he
nor
do?
Fluerdelys should continue to exist.
Wait, he released the power. Now he can no longer do that.
Don't go.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Based. Okay. What now? Wait, her shoes have a logo under them.
Not even whole, yet still ever so determined.
Oh, she's here.
Canterella.
Phone brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier. But it didn't seem like the right time to interrupt. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Okay, what's this?
Turvin.
The Sentinel Sword. It will help you resist the Threnodian's attack.
What's inside?
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin.
Yeah.
Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. Memories lost in varying degrees. The lost memories fall into this sonorosphere, each carrying faint traces of the Sentinel's power. The power within those fragments of truth. Turvin absorbs this energy. The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword. But you, Cartethya, you alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the Blessed Maiden's sword.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago.
Mm-hmm.
At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes. Or rather, I saw Fluerdelys battling the threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Was it what?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening.
Second awakening.
I split it from myself and offered it back to the Sentinel so they could, for a moment, regain
second
control
awakening.
of their body.
Only the Sentinel resonators can do that,
Only
right?
by doing this could Fluerdelys seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel. So, the real Blessed Maiden is dead. But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden
Wait,
cannot herself become the
Canterella was the
true
real Blessed Maiden.
Is there? A person of true character
Sentinel's
should never be
resonator.
defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
Thank you. In spite of my curse, my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
Had you not stopped the second dark tide? Well, it is we who should be thanking you.
What's happening to her?
At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude. I just need a moment's rest.
Footsteps?
Apologies, but they're doing something rather important.
Wait. Will she even be able to fight?
Please? Do give them some privacy.
Oh. We don't get to see
Abby?
that, of course. Face them.
Yep, I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan out.
Yep. Oh? Wait. How is she here? Holy.
Come to me, mighty god killer.
Damn. Dude, she looks so good. So this is a real body. Huh?
One with the sounds. Shadow follows.
Okay. Oh, my health is already half. Oh.
Checkmate.
Oh, dodge.
Keep
Okay.
it together.
Okay, this is not right. My health is already too low.
Nowhere to hide.
Uh-oh. One? Holy
No
shit.
hesitation.
This is bad.
Down with the curtain.
This is basically an insult. At least I cannot go below one.
The purge has come.
Oh? What's this? Wait, there's two of them.
You would betray yourself.
No. This is not betrayal.
Trial Resonator joined the
A
party.
person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Okay.
Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright.
This is me being true to myself.
Make your choice.
Imperators? No. Your own path.
Damn.
Useless. As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless.
There's no turning back.
No retreat. At least, run it, damn it!
Making joy forever.
Oh? The sword broke.
I tried everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm sorry.
Dude, with one hand.
This warm light must not fade. Take my powers, my blessings, my past. Seek out a future where I am your blade.
Oh?
We'll find it together. Righteous one.
Wait, is she dead? Oh yeah, she was just a frequency. So, I think we absorbed her. Oh, what happened to his eye? Oh, rover, arrow. New ability, casting resonance skill. Okay. Oh,
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds!
Hopefully this helps.
Annihilation!
dude, the music is so epic.
Wind rises!
Oh, where is she? Yeah, I'll not be able to dodge that. Oh,
Waves rise.
Judgment strikes!
oh, that was cool.
Hopefully this helps.
Her health is not going down.
Wind's breath.
Oh, I can use multiple.
One with the sounds.
You will
I did not
obey.
notice that.
Wind's breath.
Oh. Okay.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Okay. Okay. Her health is going down. Nice.
One with the sounds.
Okay.
You will obey.
We're doing good.
Wind calls, waves fall. I am the Tempest!
Hopefully this helps.
Tempest of slashes.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully the end has come.
Okay, this is going much better than the last time. Oh, cutscene. Whoa. Dude, this is so good. Whoa. Wait, he can switch between his attributes on his own. Whatever he wants. Deflected back. Holy. Wait, was that a Leviathan? Wait, is she going to attack us? No. Damn, she looks so good. Well done. Oh yeah, she wanted to die.
Seek out a future where I am your blade.
Wait, her palm.
Find it together.
Dude, this is so beautiful.
The frequency in her body is already...
Already what?
Arbiter, despair not, for all is not lost.
Okay, that was the Sentinel. Okay, that was so cool. Holy shit.
Arbiter, forgive me for meeting thee in such a form.
Okay. Okay, that is the Sentinel.
Imperator.
Looks good.
I thought you...
Okay, only half of
I
it.
safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated.
Core data.
Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made?
No. Huh? Which message?
Soon thou shalt recall all. Thou didst desire that I uncover the threnodian's true nature. So, I set forth a condition. That my root privileges...
Root privileges? Is this a software?
That I might act without restriction.
With unrestricted
What exactly
access,
is a Sentinel?
you were going to...
Merge with Leviathan.
So,
a measure of last resort.
The Sentinel merged with the Leviathan on its own, by its own choice.
Other recourse. So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed.
How could you? Why?
The threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its blight could I seek to comprehend it.
Okay. Did you comprehend it then?
So? What did you learn?
Yeah.
The threnodian cannot be undone while civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction. But we may yet shackle it.
So you cannot kill it.
What role does Cartethya play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind. I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed one small truth. Beings such as we may bear but a single Resonator.
Yeah.
The threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fluerdelys, to make her its Resonator.
Oh.
After centuries of failure, by sheer trial, it found success but once.
Centuries of failure.
We were of one body. Therefore, when Fluerdelys became Leviathan's Resonator, she also became mine. But mark this well. To the Sentinel, a Resonator is an anchor. To the threnodian, they are but a shackle.
What made you decide to leave Turvan with the Fisalias?
When first I did merge with the threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a Resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the threnodian. After Fluerdelys's conception, Canterella became
So
my
Canterella
safeguard.
was the Blessed Maiden. And a potential
But had
Sentinel
Fluerdelys
Resonator.
fallen to the threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvan passed the second awakening to become my own Resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one Resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered. This wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of Imperator, Leviathan, and Fluerdelys in a tempest of chaos. And the threnodian wouldst
Now
not
that's a
escape
nuclear option.
destruction. Such was my intention. Yet Canterella chose another way.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to pave the way.
She gave up
Take
her
my
power.
energy. I will find a way out myself. I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
She forfeited all the power of the Second Awakening, surrendering it unto me. With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control, and in that moment, compelled Fluerdelys to strike at my form as it was, corrupted by the threnodian.
But that wasn't your original plan.
No. It was an unexpected variable. A plan I could not have conceived. Or rather, a plan born of hope. Perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to be free. Fluerdelys overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Canterella walk a path unscribed in my records. Though the journey was fraught with twists, we stand victorious.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Arbiter, was I wrong?
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fluerdelys?
For what?
Call her Cartethya. That's what she wanted. How do you intend to bring her back?
Bring her back?
Remnants of her
Wait, is she really
frequency
dead?
linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn into her body.
What do I use as a conduit?
Me.
Okay.
This dying breeze hath little
Wait.
time left.
Is the Sentinel dying now?
On its final journey.
So the Sentinel can die, but not the threnodian.
Arbiter, one question remains.
What?
Did I fulfill the charge set upon me?
You fulfill your duty.
Arbiter, take these words to the Fisalias. From this day forth, you are free. Cartethya, awaken.
You are...
I am Imperator, a being that owes you a great debt. I have a question I wish to ask thee. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishes to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
Such memories do bring me pain, but that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on.
Yeah, that does make sense. So she wants her memories.
Is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life. And I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance.
I mean, that does suit her character.
true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection. No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach will be hollow. I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era.
So they are going to combine into one?
Their guidance.
Holy shit, look at the size difference.
Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartethya, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
So she no longer has divine powers, right? She'll wake up. Well, she does not have any crown anymore.
Righteous one.
Righteous one.
I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Oh yeah, she is now combined. Wait, did she lose her
Let me ask you this
crown?
one more time. Should I call you Cartethya or Fluerdelys?
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cartethya, that is who I shall be.
Very well. Cartethya.
I thought I saw the Sentinel just now.
Yep. He's dead. They accepted you as their Blessed Maiden.
So where are they?
About that.
What do we do now?
She got her answer from a leaf.
I can't return to Raguna as Fluerdelys, and I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations
I mean, she can start anew.
are all gone. I feel empty.
You can always visit whomever you want. You can always eat whatever you want. You can always go wherever you want. You don't have to do anything for now. Let's go with this.
You're right.
Oh. She needs this. She has been through a lot.
I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
Dude, this bandage is bugging me so much. Why does Rover has his hand bandaged? Wait, this is Frelova's. She's spying on us. Holy shit.
The one who defies hath banished herself to the high tower.
Hear this voice.
Cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight!
You are no longer whole. You are not the perfect creation.
Actually, her horn is not inside of her crown, I think. Dude, look at him. He looks so evil.
How long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
She betrayed the Leviathan.
Cannot fall now.
But the Leviathan is way strong.
No
way too
wall
strong.
is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free. Light, come hither!
Holy shit.
Make way for your destroyer. Come to me. Mighty God Killer.
Oh, this is what she said. At the beginning of our fight. Okay. It's nice to see this loop back. What a quest. Wait, did you see this? Cartethya is praying, and this echo is doing the same. Dude, I so wanna kill it. The rabbit. Holy shit.
Righteous One, please keep what happened between us.
Are you alright? No one can know.
No. Please do as I ask.
Okay.
I know what I want to do now.
What's that?
I want to surpass you.
I mean, that's a tall order.
You're strong. Stronger than me. You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me. But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you?
This line is going to come true in the future. You know, maybe when we get all of our powers back.
But I want to go beyond that. I want to be more than someone who works on trifles.
It might be possible.
Like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than a trifle. Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
What did you do?
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior.
It would be so cool if it happens. You speak as if I were a villain.
If that were to ever happen, wouldn't I need great power to set you right? Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the favor?
I'm not that easy to surpass. World words from someone I handedly beat.
Oh, careful now. Your provocations work far too well on me.
Right now, You're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense,
Dude, her ears move.
I am rather headstrong. A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing. But, truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me, should I need it?
Absolutely. 1 minute you want to fight, the next you're asking for help.
I'll find my own way
Oh,
then.
damn. Guess I chose wrong.
One last thing. You should speak with Canterella. I can sense she made it out of the Sonorosphere safely.
Okay, and you?
I'll go later.
Can you talk to her again? You should speak with Canterella. Oh, her crown is back. I can actually control how it appears. This crown can remind me of things that I should never forget. Let me say something. It's the exact same. I don't know why, but I thought that its color changes. It did not. We're gonna go here. Okay. She's standing right here.
So you haven't forgotten me. I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on. How is Cartethya?
She needs time.
Understandable. Her transition back to mortal life is
So she's immortal
drastic
now.
departure from her former existence. Now, I suppose I should thank you.
What's this?
Blood Pact's pledge. A symbol of the unbreakable pact between you and the Fisalia family.
What's that?
Each head of the family is entitled to one.
Dude, she's taller than the rover.
Only one. You
Yep.
vanquished the threnodian and brought peace at last to the Fisalias. You should have it. Consider this a token of gratitude.
Is that the only one?
You wish for more? Or is there something else you'd have me do?
I want your position. I want you to make peace with the Montellis. I think this is going to happen. I'm still thinking. Lame. Let's go with this one.
You ask that I step down. Only a Fisalia by blood is eligible to head the family. But I could make you a Fisalia consort.
Oh?
Is
Is it
a
possible?
proposal?
Dude, this is such a cop-out. Just say yes. Come on.
You missed your chance.
That. Or I was wise enough to avoid it. Was he?
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
Tell me. I'm ready.
From this day forth, you are free.
I'll remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Will you tell the others?
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave then.
More tea before you go.
Oh, the sky was so perfect. Okay, the act is complete. Holy
I felt like a
shit.
strong energy fluctuation from Cartethya Sonoro, the inverted tower. Her frequency is unstable. I should go check on her.
Let me check something though. Act 5, no. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is for tomorrow, not today. Yeah, it was a good quest. I liked it, and holy shit, it was so good. You know, I don't know if Cartethya is going to be one of my favorite characters, but we'll see. Currently, it is Shorekeeper, Camellia, and honestly, I think it might be Canterella. Anyone else? Carlotta, no. I don't know anything about anyone else. But anyways, thanks for hanging out. I had so much fun playing this, and I wanna see what happens tomorrow. Rinascita Act 5. So yeah. Is there anything else to say? I don't think so. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.